I finally have the last 6 of the China Glaze Summer 2016 Lite Brite collection to share with you. This half of the collection, they are all named off of 80s movies. So in order to save some time in this video, because it's probably going to be long, if not, I will put down below all the movies where these names have come from, just like I did with the first 6, which were music. I will show you the first 6 again, but I'm not going to get into them too much because I already reviewed them, and I will link that for you guys. But I am going to be doing all of the other kind of fun stuff we do here with the last 6. I did pick these up on transdesign.com. I'll link that below. I paid $3.25 a piece, so if you guys are interested, it'll be below for you if you want to go there. I don't get anything. I don't even know why I feel like I have to say that, but just so you guys know, I know people have been freaking out about that kind of stuff lately. If you get stuff for free, I've noticed a lot of people have been like really weird about it. I don't know, but anyhow, no, I paid for these myself, so let's go ahead and we'll get into this and look at these gorgeous colors. I'm going to quickly go ahead and run through these first 6 real fast. I'm not going to get too much into them. Like I said, I've already reviewed these, and I will link it if you guys want to go watch it. The first one here is Whip It Good. The next shade is called Lime After Lime. Next is What I Like About Blue. This one is called Let's Jam. This is I Got a Blue Attitude. This one got a little bit messy. And the last one is We Got the Beat, at least out of that first 6. So there are those. Now let's go ahead and move on to the new 6. Alright, here we go. So first up here is called None of Your Risky Business. And I've heard people call this like a macaroni and cheese powdered kind of orange color. I guess that's kind of close. This is like a peachy orange pastel neon. It's cream. It's beautiful and showing up pretty true to color right now. I'm using natural daylight at this point because I've tried countless times to get this to come across the right color, and I feel like it's looking pretty good right now. So let's go ahead and take a better look. So here is our brush shot. Now let's swatch it. Alright, so here we go with our first coat of None of Your Risky Business. So this is such a great formula, you guys. Super, super nice and easy to apply. I have had absolutely no issues whatsoever with this formula. It's really nice and opaque just in one coat. We'll let that dry and we'll come right back and finish it off. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm sure, this does dry down to a more of like a matte finish, so you will want a good top coat. I am just seriously impressed with the coverage and the formulation on these because everything is so easy, really opaque, in just 2 coats for the most part. I'm impressed, and I did not put a very good coat on that, but anyways, 2 coats does bring that opaque for me, and that's all I did for my swatch photo. So let's go ahead and we'll move on to our next shade. So second up here is called Papa Don't Peach. How cute is that name? It's so adorable. Anyway, this right here is this super intense, like orangey red. It's coming off a bit more orange on camera. Neon jelly base with a ton of gold glitter running through it. It does dry down a little bit textured, so you will want a good top coat with it. But I love it. I think that it is so cool. So let's go ahead and get a better look. So here's what Papa Don't Peach looks like outside the bottle. As you guys can probably see, it is a little bit sheer, but it does build up nicely. So let's swatch this beautiful color here. So here we go with our first coat. And I'm actually very impressed with the formula on this one too, just because polishes like this usually end up being really thick and just hard to work with. This one is not, and I feel like even though you have to do 2 to 3 coats to get it completely opaque, it's not a big deal because the formula is really nice. So we'll let that dry and we'll come back for a second coat. Alright, so let's apply our second coat here, and if you guys can see, it is drying down. And hopefully you'll be able to tell that it is a little bit textured looking, but like I said, you can always just put on a good top coat and it'll be just fine. I am only going 2 coats here on this. For my swatch, I think I did like 3 thin coats, and I did put a top coat on it to finish it too. But 2 coats on this actually does cover really well for how sheer it comes off. So there is 2 coats of Papa Don't Peach. So let's move on to our next shade. So here's the third shade, and it's called Hot Flash, and this is kind of just a pretty standard red cream. It does have a sort of dusty quality to it. It's coming off a little bit brighter on camera. It definitely is more of like a a blue based red. It's gorgeous. So let's move on and we'll do the rest of this here. So here is our brush shot. So this is our first coat of Hot Flash. This beautiful red. I actually really like this color. The formula is super good. It's just like a dream to apply. Okay, we'll let that dry down and we will come back for our second coat. Okay, so this is our second coat of Hot Flash. If you guys can see, it does dry down kind of to that matte finish. So you'll want a top coat for this one as well. Or you can leave it that way, it doesn't matter, I guess. But 2 coats definitely get this opaque. I think that you could get away with 1 coat on your actual nails. For my swatch photo, you'll see 2. Alright, there's that. Very beautiful, right? I don't know, there's just something about this red that I just love. It's different, just a little different, but different enough to make it amazing in my book. So let's move on. Okay, this one here is called Opping To That. This is a like a neon fuchsia, so like a pinky purple, a little bit more purple than pink, neon cream. So here is our brush shot. I actually really love this color so much. It's showing up a little bit more on the pink side on camera, but it is a little bit more purple. Gorgeous. Alright, so here's our first coat. This one right here, it has basically the same formula as that red one. Maybe a little bit thinner, but not much. It's not like, when I say that, I don't mean it's like thin where it's gonna like run all over the place. It's just a little bit thinner than that last one. It's really nice though. You could most definitely get away with one coat of this on your nails. Of course I did two, and I'll come right back in a minute for our second coat on this. Okay, let's get on our second coat of Opping To That. And the color you're seeing right now is pretty accurate to the true color that it is. So this is the type of polish that it makes you love painting your nails. Like, it makes you fall in love with nail polish and painting your nails all over again. It's that smooth and nice and easy. Perfect. So there we go. Let's move on to our next shade now. Second to the last here. Excuse my son, he's crazy. It's called Bite Me, and this is like a mid-tone neon pink cream with a gold shimmer that runs through it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. In the bottle, but I think that whenever I put it, I don't think you can see it all in the bottle right now. Oh, maybe a little bit up towards the top there. I don't know, but you'll see it better in the bottle shot, so let's do that. Okay, so here's our brush shot. I don't even know if you guys are going to see that gold shimmer that runs through it. Oops, maybe a little. Oh well, it's in there. Let's swatch it. Let's get on our first coat of Bite Me. So, just so you guys know, this formula I did have a little bit of trouble with. It seems to be a little bit too thick, in my opinion, and so 2 coats usually don't look as good as I would want it. You see how it's like already drying and starting to kind of do its the clumpy thing there? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think you can see the gold shimmer now. So definitely I would say go ahead and just try to get it with 1 coat, and if not, do 2 super thin coats. And the brush, for some reason, it seems to hold a lot of polish on the stem, so it runs down and it can flood your cuticles out really easy, so be careful. But it's a gorgeous color, so I don't know. Hopefully my bottle is just bad and yours is better. So, but we'll come right back and do a second swatch. Okay, so as you guys can see, it does dry down matte. So here's our second coat of Bite Me. It's a gorgeous color. I've just had issues with it getting really thick really easy. I think it's because it dries so fast. It dries super fast, so it's hard to manipulate it too much. I think that that's probably what my problem has been. But there we go, 2 coats, and now we have 1 left. Alright, so we're finally on the last one here, and it's called Lipsmacking Good. This is a kind of like a dusty bubblegum pink kind of color, and then it has a pink like shimmery sheen that runs through it. You can't really see it at all, but it's in there. Okay, so here is our brush shot. Okay, so let's put on our first coat of Lipsmacking Good. So this one has a really nice formula as well. It's going to need 2 coats though, but it's easy to apply. So we'll let that dry down and we'll come right back. Alright, so here's our second and final coat of, what was this called? Lipsmacking Good. I don't know if you guys can see some of that shimmer in the swatch right now, but it's hard to see anyway. Does dry down pretty matte, so you will want a top coat, of course. So 2 coats makes this opaque, and that's what you'll be seeing for my swatch photo. So there's that. So let me get myself my favorites and we will finish up. Okay, so here is the 2 that I've really been enjoying myself from this 6. So the first one right here is Opping To That, and then Hot Flash is the red. I just think they have super good formulas. The colors are really nice. I just like these 2 the most, I guess, but they're all really nice except for that one Bite Me, I think. So yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you stick around for just a second because I will have comparison shots for all these 6 that I did today if you guys want to see that. So yeah, make sure also if you want to go check out the first set, I will link that for you guys so you can go watch it if you'd like. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.